B.O.S.S. Radio Network.
Beauty's in the eye. We complicate things when all along it's just perfect as it is. Beauty is from within. It's how you feel, not as how others see you. Skincare shouldn't be complicated. She's the Boss believes skincare should be nurturing, easy to use, smell delicious, feel refreshing, and look incredible. She's the Boss Cosmetics and Skincare brings you our botanical-based skincare line that's gentle, uncomplicated, and extremely effective for men, women, and youth. Feel confident and radiate a power glow that flows from the inside out. Exude an assurance that extends from the home into the conference room. Visit us at www.shes-the-boss.com or call us at 866-494-5945 to get yours today.
Hey guys, it's your girl Sharon, aka The Listener, where your voices will be heard and not ignored. You are listening to Sharon's Neighborhood Chat on She's the Boss Radio. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to She's the Boss Radio Network. We are a 24-hour, 7 days a week, and we focus on topics to build, strengthen, and inspire, as well as motivate men, women, and the youth, from the home to the conference room and around our community. I am your host, Sharon, aka The Listener. I'm here with my co-host.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is Michael G. Other G Zone, baby.
And this is your show, Sharon's Neighborhood Chat. And we want to thank you guys for tuning in to the show. And we invite you to be a part of our show by calling 443-272-5922. Again, 443-272-5922. Join us on www.shesthebossradio.com. You can listen to us on TuneIn.com, Google, Alexa, Siri by saying, play She's the Boss Radio, or Shoutcast. Follow us on Facebook at She's the Boss Radio. You are listening to WSTBRN, She's the Boss Radio. Guys, we thank you for tuning in to the show. You are listening to Sharon's Neighborhood Chat. You know how we do. We talk about love. We talk about relationships, communities, events. We talk about it all. And we want to allow you to think outside the box, meet new people from all over the world. Come and join us. Sometimes you might need to just listen, or you just want to chat about something. Come and engage. Let's talk about it. Why not? Let's do it on Sharon's Neighborhood Chat. This is a platform for you and you and you. Everyone listening here, this is a platform. Spread the word. If you like to come on to the show, be a host, advertise, the platform is open to you. Today, I'm going to put on my coach's hat, and we're going to talk about losing yourself in a relationship. 11 steps to finding yourself again. And this is something that you hear a lot of. You start out, you're single, and it's all about you. You having fun. You hanging out with your friends and your family. You doing things that you enjoy doing, and you living your best life. Now, you met this guy, and now you're so into him that you start to do the things that he wants you to do, and you lose yourself because you stop doing the things that you like to do, and you stop hanging with your friends, and you stop doing the little things that make you happy. So all your focus on this new person in your life. And it should be, some of your attention should be on that person, but you shouldn't go so far as to let everything go in your life and just focus on this one person and their needs and what makes them happy. Too often we give our attention so freely, and we get little in return. So this conversation is finding yourself in a relationship, and why are we losing ourselves to be in a relationship with someone? And personally, we've all been in relationships, and we stopped doing some of the things that we like doing because the other person may not like to do it, or they like other things and you just want to do the things that they want to do to make them happy. So it's got to be a two-way street um, when it comes to that. You agree, Mike?
Um, yeah. Let me get my thoughts together. Man, Lord have mercy. Um, so who did this person let this other person know that you can't do X, Y, Z, or the individual themselves just stop doing it?
I think that sometimes you want to be in a relationship with someone. Your friends are all in a relationship. Um, so you want to be in a relationship also. So you're trying to make that relationship work. So you're trying to give this person all of you just for the sake of being in a relationship. So what does it really mean to lose yourself in a relationship? That's the question. Because some of us don't know what it means, or whether they're in a relationship where they're just simply losing themselves. Losing yourself in a relationship means that your attention is focused on a relationship that that does not benefit both of you at the same time. You lose yourself, your identity, and when this person is gone, when you break up, where do you go from that? And all your time is spent with this one person. You're doing everything together, you satisfying their needs, and now this person is gone. So now you feel incomplete because this part of your life is gone. So now you have to figure out, who am I? Before this person. You had a life before this person. Now you gotten in this relationship. Now you have lost yourself. You stop doing the things that you enjoy doing.
So, so the person just stop, or the person that he or she's in a relation with told them to stop doing things?
I think that they just stop doing it because they want to be with this person. You start, you have projects that you started on. Now you have half projects. So you're not doing the things that you were doing before the relationship. So you start doing stuff and you haven't finished because you're trying to keep up with this person, or you haven't seen your best friend in months and you used to see him all the time and talk to him on the phone all the time. You stop doing your hobbies, what's interesting to you, and you just kind of lost your unique sparkle. And then when you lost yourself a little bit, when your friends and family say, "We haven't seen you in a while. What's going on?" You putting all your time in this other person and you forgot about us. And sometimes we don't realize that this is what we're doing. So, um,
So why would a person do that if they wasn't forced to?
because some people just want to be in a relationship so badly that they don't really want to be alone. So to give up a little bit of yourself in this relationship is better than not having no one at all. You understand? Some people they need someone in their life so they can feel like they are complete, that they have a family and this person loves them, whether this person loves them or not. In their minds, this is who I want to be with, and I'm gonna do whatever I can do to stay in this relationship with this person. Which is, you lose yourself. I mean, who are you before you met this person? Is the question. What are some of the things that you used to do that make you happy that now you're so miserable in this relationship? And there are things that you want to do, but you don't do because you're in this relationship. So, within a relationship, there's we have a desire to feel loved and accepted. And I think that's the biggest thing. Love and being accepted by someone. And it don't necessarily certainly have to be the right person for you, but it's the right person at the time. Um, I mean, you might not have felt like that, but maybe women feel more like that than men do. I don't know. Trying to maintain a part of you and still be in a healthy relationship. It's easy for some people and it's hard for some people. But losing yourself is far from just being a personal failure. It's because in a relationship you have to grow as a person while you're in the relationship. You agree? Because you're in a relationship doesn't mean that you stop growing. And losing yourself, you stop growing. You losing yourself because now with this, it's you and them. Now it's just them. You know.
So if you're losing yourself and you are in a relationship, wouldn't the other party recognize that and give advice like what's going on with you? You're not the same.
Maybe they
When I
don't
want,
recognize that.
they should be able to recognize that, right?
If you getting all your needs met and you doing all the things that you like to do and all the things that you normally would do, now you have this person that's clinging to you that wants to do those things with you. You may not realize that this person is emotionally attached to you until you get down the road and you want to do things by yourself, and this person is making it very difficult for you to go hang out with your friends and do this and that by yourself. But in the beginning, in a relationship, you want to spend your time with the person, and because of that, you don't realize that this person is emotionally attached to you.
Right, but wouldn't that other partner let the individual know, like, hey, I'm here, I ain't going nowhere, go spend some time? Like that's in a growing relationship, ain't that's the job of the other person, the
I
other
think in
partner?
in the beginning of the relationship, in any relationship, in the beginning, there's certain things you don't see in the beginning
Why
because
not?
a lot of things you don't see it because you want to spend time with the person. I mean, you going out, you eating together, you doing different things, and even though you go to work and stuff like that, but you're always together. So you just figure like we're always together. I love her, she loves me, and all this and that. But the other person is emotionally attached. They want to do only what you want to do, and maybe they feel like maybe you don't want to do what they want to do, so they're just focusing on you, making you happy so you don't go nowhere. But like you said, some things you should see in the beginning and say, we're in this relationship. I'm not going anywhere, but give me space. And this story is about
We about your story.
yeah.
Yeah, can you say your
We'll come
story?
back after the break.
Yeah, after break, y'all. We'll be right back.
She's the boss. Radio Network.
This year, give the greatest Mother's Day gift ever. Compassion International presents a Mother's Day celebration. Erica Campbell, Donnie McClurkin, Tamala Mann, and Anthony Brown in group therapy. Saturday, May 7th at the Chesapeake Employers Insurance Arena, formerly the UMBC Event Center. Tickets are on sale now. Get them online at Ticketmaster.com or the box office.
She's the Boss Enterprises, in collaboration with Get It In Island Cuisine 2, presents WSTBRN. She's the Boss Radio's second Thursday's networking mixer. Every second Thursday of the month, from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m., we will be highlighting a business once a month, radio opportunities, advertising, conversations, great food and drinks. So come on out and enjoy $3 rum punches, $5 Tito's vodka, and $7 catfish platter. For more information on this event and others, follow us on all our social media pages. Facebook, we are She's the Boss Radio. Twitter, we are She's the Boss Radio without the O. IG, Twitch, and Tumblr, we are WSTBRN. Or go out to www.she'sthebossradio.com. We make radio first so that your vision will be heard. If you would like to shine a light on your business during Second Thursdays, please email us at info@she'sthebossradio.com using the hashtag in the subject line, shine a light on it.
Hey guys, it's your girl Sharon, aka The Listener, where your voices will be heard and not ignored. You are listening to Sharon's Neighborhood Chat on She's the Boss Radio. We're back. You are listening to Sharon's Neighborhood Chat, and we are talking about losing yourself in a relationship. And I was about to tell this story about I have a friend, and he came to me one day, and he said he met this woman, and they've been seeing each other for I think he been 8 months, and she's been over his house every day. They've been spending a lot of time together, but then it started to get overwhelming for him because it felt like she was smothering him, and that he wanted her to go home sometimes. So he might not have said it in the best way, and she got upset, and she got all her stuff and she left, and then she came back the same night, and then she just stayed. So they had a little conversation, and I guess now they are better in their relationship because of the conversation. She do go home sometimes, but he said it was affecting his mental being because he was been where he used to come home and it was just him and the dog. He was fine. He was cool. Now he coming home and she's there all the time. He leave to go to work, she's there. He comes home, she's there. And he felt like he really couldn't do what he wanted to do because she was there and they really didn't go out. So my advice was to just keep the communication lines open and let her know that you're not going anywhere, that you still need your peace and you still need to do the things that you were doing before she came into his life. So even though she don't have a lot of friends, he has a lot of friends and he enjoyed going out with his friends. And once they had that conversation, it was easier for her to loosen up a little bit even though she didn't do anything, she allowed him to do the things that he wanted to do so he can be happy with her. So they wouldn't be, clashing because in a relationship, you still, like I said, you still have to grow as a person, as an individual because you're your own person, they're their own person, and you come together and you make, you start doing things that each other wants to do, and then that's a healthy relationship. It's not one sided. It's just it's a part of life that you grow. You can't stay where you are, whether you're in a relationship or not. Life is about growing and experiencing different things. You're going to have bad days. You're going to have good days. You're going to meet people you like. You're going to meet people you don't like. Um, you're going to just experience life as it comes, especially if you're young. You don't want to be in a relationship where you don't do anything. You don't go out with your friends. It's just you and them all the time, and all you're doing is sitting in the house. How much fun is that? You might as well be in a relationship by yourself, right? I think it's normally just one person that's clinging to this one person. And the person, depending on the type of person it is, you can push a person away because, like me, I don't like a person who's too needy, who always, um, what you doing, where you at, who you talking to. That's a turn off. But some people like that. But then they get caught up. Now, when this relationship is over, this is the only person you have been with. This is the only person you've been focusing on. So now you broke up. Now you're alone. So you got out of, being with your friends. Your friends might have gone on. And now you standing there trying to find who you are and what do you do next. So you're still trying to get back this person because you're attached to this person. This person is familiar. You don't have to go out and find someone and get to know them.
This relationships just to be with
It happens
another
all
relationship.
the time. Get in a new relationship, you just want to be with your boo, and later for your friends. I see it all the time. That's how you know when you have friends and they got a boyfriend or girlfriend they just met. You're not going to spend that much time with them in the beginning.
Yeah, absolutely. I
So, and
mean,
then it just goes on from
yeah,
there.
but I don't think that. Like, what are you getting out of just abandoning your established
So
relationships?
now your focus isn't on your friends. Now you're focusing on this other person in your relationship. Your focus is on them.
Yeah, I understand,
So they stop hanging with their friends so much or all
but why?
together
Why?
because they want to be with this one person. Sometimes the person might say, well, you don't need them. All you need is me. We can be together. You don't need your girlfriends putting things in your ear, telling you different things. I don't want you around them.
Right. So that's both
And that's
parties.
what they do.
That's both parties involved.
Right.
So I get
Right
that.
there.
I get that part.
But then these are your friends that you know all your life.
So why
And
would that one individual neglect their established relationships just to be with this one person when that person decided to do that?
it happens all the time because they may not want um, the conflict between their friends and the person they're in a relationship with. So they rather let their friends go so there's not any conflict because they want to be with this person in a relationship. So the question is, can you be in a relationship and still find yourself? The
You
answer to
supposed
that is
you
yes.
you supposed to though, right? Ain't that's growing in relationship?
But not everyone see things like we do. There are people who, you know, they want so badly to not be alone. So badly that they would do anything to keep this relationship. It's like a woman who wants a baby so bad that they would do anything if they can get pregnant. They will sacrifice anything if they can get pregnant or just have a baby. It's like a mental thing. You grow up all your life, I want to be married, I want to have kids. Women do. And when it doesn't happen for them, and they find men and the relationship don't last. So they continually getting in all these relationships, and then they start to lose who they are because all of these different relationships, all these different personalities, and you trying to hold on to whatever sticks, and you're not doing the things that is making you happy. So you're just settling for the other person. You're just going along with it just to be in a relationship, which is a unhealthy relationship by far. So,
So that means that if this individual is just in and out of relationship, in a relationship, out, in, out, is that something that person need to work on themselves?
yes,
So why continue? So why continue to go in relationships then?
because they don't want to be alone. They know they have to work on it. So
why not just
they don't want to
work
be
on?
alone.
But you're getting the same results though.
They still don't want to be alone. They don't care. They hoping for that one person that they can connect with.
But they haven't connected with themselves though.
That's true. They need
So how
help.
they gonna connect with someone when they need to figure out themselves what they need to correct within them in order to have a connection with somebody?
I agree. And
that's why your established relationships are key.
some people don't know what it is to be in a relationship. They don't know what it means to be in a happy and healthy relationship. And I'm not saying that you have to break up with the person. It's just you have to have that conversation, and you both have to grow as an individual. Now, if you're in a abusive relationship or a controlling relationship, then those kind of relationships is difficult to get out of or to change what you're doing because there's a strong hold on you by the other person. So, but if you're abused, you need to really get help because a controlling relationship is an abusive relationship also. Mentally, and abuse is not always physical. What I guess the question is, how do you start to find yourself? What do you do to gain yourself aside from your relationship?
We're going to address that question when we come back from break, everyone. This is Sharon's Neighborhood Chat. We'll be right back.
She's the Boss Radio Network.
Yeah, that's the sound of today's business community. It's a dog-eat-dog world and only the strong survive. The challenge is navigating the ever-changing business environment to put your business in the forefront. So how does your business keep up with the changes? That's where She's the Boss Network comes in. She's the Boss Network is an internet media network that's been helping businesses like yours get the exposure that you're looking for at reasonable cost by way of radio and video. They'll help you stay successful by navigating change and seeing the big picture. After She's the Boss Network analyzes your business and marketing strategies, you'll start to see a media presence like you've never seen in your business before. And She's the Boss Network doesn't stop there. They use their findings to create a practical plan of action, a plan that will get your business from where you are to where you need to be. There you go. Lock those dogs up for good by giving She's the Boss Network a call at 866-494-5945, extension 101, or by checking their website at she'sthebossradio.com. Again, that's 866-494-5945, extension 101, or she'sthebossradio.com.
Hey, I'm Jenny James for Neatly Done Carpet Cleaner. You've probably been home a lot more. Maybe you have kids like me who spill all the time, and you've noticed that your carpet's not looking so good. Why don't you call Neatly Done Carpet Cleaner? They use a dry extraction service, so you won't have wet carpet all day long, and you can get back to doing the things you love with your family immediately. And it's a way to make your room healthier while improving your indoor air quality. You can do tile, slate, granite, ceramic, area rugs, and yes, they're pet-friendly too. Why don't you get a free, no-obligation estimate today? NeatlyDoneSanAntonio.com.
We don't break the laws. We just make up our own. The internet's best choice for music.
Hey guys, it's your girl Sharon, aka The Listener, where your voices will be heard and not ignored. You are listening to Sharon's Neighborhood Chat on She's the Boss Radio.
Welcome back. You're listening to Sharon's Neighborhood Chat. Call us 443-272-5922 and be a part of our show. Our topic is losing yourself in a relationship. We left off at what do you do when you've lost yourself in a relationship? And the starting point is obvious. You make time for yourself, your passions, and your interests. It's the most important thing. Self-love, self-awareness. You need to get that back. Spend time with your friends and your family. Do the things that you believe in and focus on what you want out of your life. The real question is, how do you maintain this independent sense of self while also feeling close and connected to your partner? Well, how to not lose yourself in a relationship. Number one, know your personal boundaries and your needs. Number two, validate your own feelings and your emotions. Because a lot of us, we work on emotions. The next one is maintain your relationships. That's the most important thing, is maintaining your relationship with your friends and your family. work on your passions and your projects and your hobbies. I mean, don't give those away. Um, those things are a part of who you are. Um, not saying that your partner has to do everything you wants to do, but it should be a give and take. You do some things he like to do, and he do some things that you like to do. And you don't always have to do anything. You can just enjoy each other. Be willing to risk rejection, because rejection is a part of life. The last one is learn how to embrace healthy conflict. Now, that might be a little difficult for some people because some people like conflict. Some people always got conflict wherever they go, and they carry that in their relationships. No matter how lost you might feel in your relationship, you are still you. You're still you. Behind all of that chaos, you're still you. So, you still have your own thoughts. You still have your own opinions. You still have your own emotions and your own interests. But you can't hear them over all the chaos of your partner, hearing what they want and what they need and what makes them happy. You just can't. It's not that you're losing yourself per se. It's that you can't hear yourself clearly. You can't hear your own thoughts from hearing the thoughts of others, how they feel, what they want. Sometimes that's why you need to sometimes sit down by yourself, quiet in the room, and just, think over your life. Turn on the quiet storm. That's what I like, the quiet storm. It gets you thinking. Like back in the day when you was growing up and you liked this song and what you was doing when you was listening to the song. You need to get back to that. Get back to you. What makes you happy. The fun times you have in your life. So, just concentrating on yourself. And you can concentrate on the other person too, but don't do it in a way that is going to take away from who you are. Because I feel like for me, if I was in a relationship, it's a reason why I'm in a relationship with that person. It's something that I like about that person. So if this person changes what I like about this person and just only wants to focus on me, then you're not going to be so interested in that person because now you don't see what was attracted.
And that's the whole point, though, to be focused on their partner, though.
You can be focused on their partner, but don't let all the focus be on that one person. That person should focus on you. You want to make you happy, and you want to make them happy. So sometimes, give or take, you may not want to do what she want to do all the time, but sometimes you need to do what she want to do, and vice versa. Maybe you want to go to the movies, but she wants to see this movie, but you don't want to see it. But sometimes, just to make her happy, go see what she wants to see sometimes, because she always goes to see what you want to say. See, it's a give and take. I mean, everything can't be one-sided.
Right, yeah, and that's part of sacrifice and collaboration. I mean, just
Exactly.
yeah, that's a given.
That's a given for us. but it's not a given for everyone. You have some selfish people out there that only think about themselves. And you need to figure that out in the beginning. Because I'm not going to give up everything that I believe in, everything that I like doing, just to be with this one person. There are going to be some things that I'm not going to do because I know that they don't like it. So it's not a big deal to give up certain things, you know. I mean, how hard is it? So if they can give up something for me, I can give up something from them. So losing yourself is just knowing the boundaries and knowing when to step back and say, wait a minute, why is everything always your sided? Why can't we do something that I like to do? But some people they just forget about the things that they like to do. They forget about everything that meant a lot to them just to be in a relationship with a person who just focuses on themselves. So I don't know that I know every relationship is not like that. Every man, every woman is not like that. But you do have some that falls into that category. So how to have clear boundaries, priorities in relationships, and how do you maintain a relationship with your partner where you both are growing in a relationship? I think that if you have your goals, he have his goals. You help him with his goals, he help you with your goals. You motivate each other, you inspire each other. Then you wouldn't lose yourself because you both got goals that you're working on. You both is working as a team and not as an individual. So when you start doing that, it's no room to lose yourself. I mean, you know, you got so much that he like to do and so much you like to do. You bring it together, you do it together, and it's beautiful. It's not. I mean, we all have things that we like to do. We all have dreams that we dream of doing. So I believe that if you think like that, it's kind of hard for you to lose yourself in a relationship. So lose yourself in a relationship, how to find yourself again. And we just went over some of them. Get clear on your relationship, get clear on what you would like to do in your life, in your career. Are you going in the same direction? Are you compatible? Your dreams of the future. What do you want to do in the future? That should be one of the questions. What do you want? What are you working towards? Who are you? I want to ask, you know, how did your last relationship end? Those are questions. That's a question that we never ask. How did your last relationship end? Did it end on good terms or bad terms? Did you try to kill her or something? I mean, you know, I'm just saying.
Man, that's deep right there.
That's a question that
Kill.
you never ask anybody. Why did your relationship end? Or we don't really ask, you know, who you are. A lot of people, it's kind of personal. It's kind of personal in the beginning. They don't want to tell you who they really are or what they really about until they get all the way in the relationship. But those are questions that you need to know.
Yeah, I mean, who want to give their whole file to someone?
In the beginning, you don't. But somewhere down the line before the relation gets really thick and heavy, you need to know that person, because then 3-4 years down the line, you find out all these things about this person. Now it's like you don't know this person. Who did I get in a relationship with? I never would have expected this from this person. That we have serial killers who marry and have kids, and their family never even know, what they're capable of until the police come knocking on their door, and they're like, "Oh no, he's not that type of person. He's loving and caring."
Right.
But
And with that, we're gonna pause for
we're gonna
sex.
pause and go on a break.
Yeah,
And then,
we're gonna pick back up for the last part of the show, everyone.
She's the boss. Radio Network.
Beauty's in the eye. We complicate things when all along it's just perfect as it is. Beauty is from within. It's how you feel, not as how others see you. Skincare shouldn't be complicated. She's the Boss believes skincare should be nurturing, easy to use, smell delicious, feel refreshing, and look incredible. She's the Boss Cosmetics and Skincare brings you our botanical-based skincare line that's gentle, uncomplicated, and extremely effective for men, women, and youth. Feel confident and radiate a power glow that flows from the inside out. Exude an assurance that extends from the home into the conference room. Visit us at www.shes-the-boss.com or call us at 866-494-5945 to get yours today.
Hey everybody, it's Midday Diva, Dorisa Harvey, and we're planning on having a great time at the upcoming Mother's Day Gospel Extravaganza. You don't want to miss this great celebration at the Chesapeake Employees Insurance Arena, formerly the UMBC Event Center. This will take place 7 p.m. For ticket information, go to Ticketmaster.com. Featuring on this awesome concert, Erica Campbell, Donnie McClurkin, Tamla Mann, and Anthony Brown and Group Therapy. Don't forget that Saturday, May 7th, 7 p.m. Make your plans to attend. Go get your tickets right now at Ticketmaster.com. Sponsored by Compassion International.
Hey guys, it's your girl Sharon, aka The Listener, where your voices will be heard and not ignored. You are listening to Sharon's Neighborhood Chat on She's the Boss Radio.
We're back. You're listening to Sharon's Neighborhood Chat, and we was just talking about losing yourself in a relationship. So we are going through the 11 steps to finding yourself in the relationship. So I go back to number one is getting clear on your boundaries and getting clear on your career, what you want to do. The more clarity you have on where you are right now, the clearer you'll be on where you need to find yourself again. Number one. Number two, dream about the future. Dream about where you would like to be in 5, 10, 20 years into the future. This is very important because it will give you clues about what your soul is craving. There are dreams that you want to pursue in your life, and dreams can come true if you're in a healthy relationship with yourself. Getting a clear picture about what you want from your future is one of the first steps to getting to where you need to be. Number three, examine your resentments. Resentments is one of the strongest indicators that you feel trapped by your partner. and that is one of the biggest reasons why people stay in a relationship, because they feel like they're trapped. So being resentful is a way that it holds you in that relationship, because you feel trapped. And the last thing you want to do in a relationship is feel trapped by your partner, and that they won't let you go, or they won't let you do the things that, in some of the relationship, the man don't want you to dress a certain way. Sometimes they don't want you to wear makeup, and you feel resentful because these are the things that make you feel good. You get your face made up, you wear your cute little outfit. Those things make women feel good, and not so much for the man, but for themselves. We look good for us. We try to look good for ourselves, but we know that men like looking at us, but we feel good about ourselves. And when you don't allow us to do that, then there's going to be issues. There's going to be resentment. There's going to be arguments. They're going to feel like they want to get out of a relationship and get in a relationship with someone else who makes them feel the way you don't make them feel.
So what if that individual sees that in the woman and let her know, like, going back, that she's just losing herself, and her partner, her man, recognize that, like, you don't dress up no more, you don't put makeup on no more. Wouldn't he recognize that?
He should, because men
and say
are
something?
visual people. So if he knows that he was attracted to her, she wore her makeup and she dressed, and then she don't do it, she's not taking care of herself. Yeah, he's going to notice, and he's going to say something. And that's when you have to have a conversation with her, because something is going on with her. It's not something might be going on with her. Something is going on with her, that now she's not taking care of herself. She's not dressing like she used to dress, or maybe she just feel comfortable that you're not going anywhere. But that's a sure sign that he might go tipping out, because now you changed. You're not the same person that he met.
No, I don't want to say that. I mean, yeah, that person, yeah, they can, but he just realized, like, what's going on,
going on?
everything okay. You just realize and recognize that.
See, that's a healthy relationship, that you both can communicate and tell each other and ask, is there a problem?
Yeah, so why would that
something going on?
So if it's okay.
So that's a healthy relationship. That's the type of relationship that you want to be in. That your partner can say, baby, what's going on? I noticed this and I noticed that. And your partner is open to telling you, where I feel like I'm not being appreciated, or I feel like I'm not myself. Then you can go from there, because then now you have something that's tangible, that well, okay, she's going through this. Now I need to help her. But to not say anything and let it get worse, and that's where your problem go, because now the focus is not on her. Now the focus is on something else. Why isn't she the same? Or why isn't he the same? And if you're connected and you have a good relationship, when something's wrong. When something is wrong with your partner, and you want to find out what it is, because when they're unhappy, you feel unhappy. There should be no judgment, fear of judgment. You should be able to talk about anything. You get mad. I mean, everyone gets mad, right? We get mad, right?
No, I don't get mad. Mm-mm.
But you get through it. I mean, being. I mean, you're not gonna not get mad, but you're not gonna agree on everything. But that's normal. Who wants somebody to agree with them on everything? And I know nobody's going to agree with me on everything. I already know that. So I feel comfortable with somebody who don't agree with me all the time. And say, Sharon, I don't think that's the right way to do it, or let's do it this way, or you're not doing it right. I mean, I respect you for that. I mean, I don't want you to just agree with me and just go along with what I want to go along with. But it's just about give and take in a relationship. Loving the person you're with and recognizing when something is wrong. Don't take that for granted. And we are winding down.
Yes, we are.
Winding down to the end of the show. I really enjoy talking about the relationship and finding yourself, growing as a person, finding out, what it is that you want in a relationship and not losing yourself in the relationship. And next week we will be back and we will talk about another subject. Just let us know what you'd like to talk about. But because this show is about to end, stay tuned for the Nurses Lounge, where the nurses call the shots. So stay tuned and tune into her, call up, show her some love. We'll see you next week.
Have a great weekend, everyone. Peace.
Bye.
She's the boss. Radio Network.
Hey guys, it's your girl Sharon, aka The Listener, where your voices will be heard and not ignored. You are listening to Sharon's Neighborhood Chat. Check us out every Saturday from 1 to 2 on She's the Boss Radio.